I'm live. Alright, let's see if we can try that again. Stuck in Sunday shoes. Unless my live got suspended. I can't catch a break, bro. Oh, I'm back. I just lost the live for a bit. I think it got suspended, so maybe it's the video. I might have to bounce, which is sad. We'll watch y'all's videos. Stan, I'll have to check your stream. Alright, yeah. Oh, did I just lose it again? No way. In the store right now. Am I on right now? Because I can't tell. Should be live. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just making sure. We're gonna watch a different video because I watched the rest of this later. It seems like it's gonna hit the out. It's like, it's not gonna work. I think this video might have triggered like the algorithm and said, "Oh, you're not supposed to be watching that." So we're gonna watch. This is a Part Cubes video. Are we still on?
The YouTube.
So let me. Yeah, we still on, bro? Yes, you are. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to move on. Welcome back, y'all. Sorry about that. I lost like stream and then I couldn't figure out what was going on. So we're gonna move on to a Part Cubes video. Hannah, thank you. We'll watch the rest, or I'll watch the rest later. So countdown, 3, 2, 1. Glad we're back.
Cypher. Multiple artists coming together on a single track, each performing as various popular characters in a maelstrom of unfathomable and unrivaled clickability. Long the domain of the shonen protagonists, the major and relevant pop cultural touchstones, the elementally compatible anime magic wielders with tragic backstories. Until now. Join the Stupendium as they take you on a perilous journey into the algorithmically unviable, on a quest for the content nobody asked for. Join us as we enter the realm of the unlikely cipher.
Unlikely ciphers? I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into. The Muppets, episode 1. I really don't know.
It's the Muppet Show Cypher with our very special guest, half of Nerdcore. Yay! I got a frog in my throat. No sesame, it's Froggy one for the kids. Dr. Goggles and Kroger's water under the bridge. Gopper's always extra with Kermie coming up big. Every cuffing season I got trouble with pigs. And then hip-hop, it says my days in the swamp. Waving arms away, the mister doesn't tell me to talk.
Oh, did I say... Oh, I'm sorry. The Stupendium is non-binary? I had no clue, I'm sorry. Did I say they're wrong? They're wrong pronouns? Did I say the wrong pronouns for them? If so, my bad. After this, watch my roller coaster video. Well, there's a few other videos. Ah, so it's like a song. Ah, okay, just started mentioning it. Okay, I didn't know if I said it.
You can leave it to me to put the rat in the race. I'm in it for the cheese like I'm trapped in a maze. Got anything to eat? I'll be snacking all day.
They need Stitch to hop on the track. Look.
For a rat that is brave, but I know slapstick like a smack in the face. Always coming up with something sarcastic to say. Any kind of fourth wall I will happily break. Cause me and God don't know how to handle stories. But don't look down, I can't handle stories. Despite my massive fear of heights, nothing will come between me and my appetite.
Scoot over, this There's Muppets here to show the ropes. My uncle runs a theatre, but I stole the show. While I'm quite the puppeteer, I am the gopher, so when it's time to bust some lyrics and I go for flow. Got a load of roles that I'm supposed to manage. Want some toast to go, you got it. Want some cocoa, bro, you'll have it. Want a fabric that's rapid, so rapid as if it's fast fashion. I'm jacking this traffic with the flashy green jacket. Ask how I rap that swell drip. I'm selfless, I can fill a well big clipboard with felt tips. Tech boss and I like computers, but no desktop as a drive like scooters.
The crowd warmed up to the ham in their heart. Things all dried up, I could get it far. Ain't nobody broke the dough for flow control, and I host the show till they know for sure. I got jokes now. What do they call a bear who pulls jokes on folks that get all unbearable? Hey, the show goes on, yeah. I'm just saying, I won't stop till we're all famous.
You know what? What? Whenever I hear Fozzie Bear, my first thought is always McGuire. Yeah, McGuire, are we still listening?
We're Muppet Labs, and we came to say this is where the future's being made today. Oh dear, you can hear that my rhymes are rather tragic, but precisely why we built the Muppet Labs Rap-O-Matic. One flip of a switch, and I'll be spitting completely. The risk of a glitch, don't be ridiculous, Beaky. Bit of a hitch, seems it is overheating. Beaky, did you forget to check the lexical accelerator? As you can see, my action speed is passing a Beaky. Check the brake, twiddle the knobs, rip out a cog at the lyrical log with a bigger rock, and my hippity hop, and a hippity top, and a thing to stop, and switching it off.
It looks like my stream is like running really crappy right now. We can finish this video and then I think like I don't know what to do after that.
Oh, Beaky, you broke it.
It looks
It'll
really
be coming out of your paycheck.
Smoke beef with the show's chief. I'm the
give this
brain
video
stem.
like
Most
that.
peeps still got soul beats, paying their bills. Tone steep through my nose.
There's gotta be a way to like make the quality drop for
Call me
that.
Bear Grylls. Organ got the pipes and I got the piece ready. Drink cathedrals to theaters and left the seat sweaty. You were never getting bored when I slam the keys heavy. Yeah, they call me doctor cause I keep the beat steady. Now one for G-Mate, just skipping over the beat. Like improvise on my sheets and flipping into a key change. I'm counting on my dough while they're jamming in my cheesecake. Gold record sold, that's my legacy gets ripped.
Not mud muppet, you must muffle and muzzling. Flow is so dirty, there's much mud in my clothing. Tatty and unkempt, so actually the main G couldn't tame me with a chain leash or lame trees. Take a big pause. Like a St. Bernard stomping, the kennel's going off, even got Churchill nodding. While there's a frog in your throat, it's like Kermit's coughing. I'm a great day and you're Monday, and it's done, mate. Underdogs winning this 8 ways to Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't know Beaker had a paycheck
It's
either.
fake, you better chuck us a bone, or we can do this the rough way.
I think our yeah, we'll check out the roller coaster video. We'll check out like I'll probably go stay for another 20 minutes. The stream is short. Because I think like they run a lot of time.
No sticks, no problem, I'm just banging my head. Yeah, ask around, I'm the man that fears. Go chase a firm and you should get the women out of here. D-R-U-M, say the word, dynamite appear. Bang, 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 onomatopoeia. Eclectic player, electric mayor. You need another bang, I bet you're suing.
You know, Swabbity calls himself the Werebear. He does? Yeah, because listening to him wears you down. And I can't bear it. No! It's the big...
Make way for moi. If we go, leave you in awe. The pink diva with the meter chutzpah. High class and mass, hold the ham and haw. Fine, divine, beg your pardon, you upstage me. Some say I'm way too much, but I say they're not enough. When I make a scene, I'm getting angry, and ain't just talking bucks. I will share my time is up. Wait, that's all I got.
Look at all this nonsense around me. The lack of decency and integrity is astounding. This cipher has gotten out of control. These misfit degenerate freaks have got to go. We needed some American rappers on the stage. We should have called Iggy Azalea, maybe Drake. So proud, so majestic. You should know I am not the birdie to mess with. Mr. Kermit, here's a suggestion. Perhaps don't add buffoonery in the next bit. A bunch of weirdos and nerdies. It's hard to soar with eagles when you work with turkeys.
Okay, now listen what I gotta say. Watch me
From
beat
that
on
line?
stage as I do ballet. The shellfish with the drip in the eye, doing swans and look like you won't believe that they spawn extra federized, okay? I'm a prawn, not a shrimp. I'm a plane, not a ship. I got married, I got kids, the martial artist himself, Goro in disguise. Myself, take pronto, catch you by
I'll probably watch a
surprise.
few more
Okay,
videos.
now pronto as I finish this up. The angel in the heart, them up and down, make you laugh. Just me, where's my manners? I forgot to say. I'm Pepe the King Prawn, okay?
Fish is a normal fish if it lives and it swims in a pond or creek, and it doesn't exist as a fried dish served with chips, and it's also not a boomerang fish. Frying fishy boomerang. I'm sardine to wreak havoc, the salmon's gotta do it. Tilapia be the dude, throw a fish around the room, but
As a white
it's coming right back to you.
Yeah. I didn't know that either. I'm not. Yeah. I don't know much about the Muppet lore. I mean, I've seen some Muppet movies and shows and stuff like that. But don't know the Muppet lore. Okay. Like I said, it's probably just my laptop. I would love. Don't have it right now. Because I'd be running through an entire paycheck if I did that.
Oh, this was a terrible idea. That's it. Oh, good grief.
That was fun.
You have
Thank you to my patrons. Maybe I'm saying that one day. One day I'm getting some patrons. $1 or more. Dollar, anybody got a dollar? Alright, we'll watch like a few more videos that people have sent. I don't know if I'm getting all the videos today, especially since it's a little laggy. I'll do Alfie's, because they're short. Their video's short, and I don't know if Sheba and Katana, I watched their video another time, because I think they left. Yes, I'm watching your video next, Alfie, because Sheba and Katana are not here right now. So I'd rather not watch the video when they're not here. Rather when they're active and here. So that they can see that I watched it. Look at that. It's like one of those roller coasters. It takes off right away, huh? Formula Rosa. Don't worry, Alfie, I saw your message. We'll have to delete it. No worries. The Loud Capsule. We're only here for like another 15 minutes. Or it's fastest roller coaster. Wow. How fast does it go, dude? I should actually look that up. I looked it up. Nice. See ya, Parcube. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sending a video. Alright, let's see if there's any more videos that were sent except for Sheba's. I'm gonna leave Sheba's alone. Stitch videos, that's where we need to go. Don't mind the picture. It's not a Rickroll. I'm a little sad that we weren't able to finish that the cinema therapy video together, because I'm afraid if I start playing it again, the stream will get taken down and then my YouTube channel will be in trouble. I ain't trying to do that. I should have thought about that before, but let me see. I'll go to my watch later since no one 200. So I'm sorry, I'm American to MPS miles per hour. No. Oh, that's why. 150? Wow. See, like, I'm sorry. Like, we go by miles per hour here, not kilometers. But, yeah, that's fast. You know, it'd be a cool stream idea. And it will take less power. You send a video. But maybe, I think we'll do it tomorrow on TikTok. It'll be like, when did you send a video? Did you send it in the videos reaction? Did I miss it? Anthony sent a video. Alfie. Yeah, I don't see it, April. I'll watch it. It'll be like the last one we watch. You either send it to Stitch videos or send videos for a reaction in the discussion. It's one of the two. We have a stream tomorrow too. And then Thursday, I'm unable to do the stream Thursday because I'll be recording with one of these two amazing men. I've already mentioned who, but I won't mention who yet. It's recorded. Google questions. Send a Stitch video. Sent it in Stitch videos. I see Sheba's video. I see my video. Oh, yeah, you did. Yes, my bad. It was the Disney rides. We'll watch that. Copy link. We'll see how long it is. If it's actually, it don't matter. Thank you. I forgot about that. It was up there. So my fault, April. That's on me. Oh, it's only 9 minutes. We'll watch it. Alright. Let me minimize. That was on me. I forgot about that. I told you. Because I remember now. I told you I'd watch it next stream because you sent it in between. Like after the last stream. Yeah. Cool. So. 248 Qs. 248k views. I'll give a like. Seems like it'll be a good video. The Lost Disney rides they want you to forget about. Is this gonna have the Stitch ride? I'm gonna tell you that it's probably gonna have the Stitch ride. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's Jessie V.
What's up?
So you guys probably know by
hands in
now
the
how
back?
much I love talking about creepy Disney things, Disney World, Disneyland. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be telling you some of the most controversial Disney rides and rides that had to actually be shut down. Either because
no,
of
that's gonna be
accidents,
my vibe,
because
isn't it?
kids were
It's gonna
scared
be
of them.
Stitch
There's
ride.
so many reasons. And find out something I like. If you
Can you
ever
skip to
parts
the
while you
ride
guys
part?
as well, I have linked. It is
Yes,
actually the
thank you.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh,
In addition
yeah.
to being the
I
location
remember
where
this
many
one.
guests
I
have
went on
unlawfully
this one.
scattered their loved ones' ashes, the Haunted Mansion also contains a controversial visual at its start. So when you walk in the pre-show area, after you meet your ghost host, the room suddenly goes dark and reveals this hanging corpse. Like right above all of the guests, you hear this shattering glass and you hear these terrified screams. And there's a debate among people who go to Disney World saying that maybe they should change that part of the
I went
ride.
to that ride.
People think it's just
I know that
insensitive
ride,
and isn't
Haunted
really
Mansion.
necessary or adds anything to the Haunted Mansion, especially for the guests that have actually walked right out of the ride after seeing this because they had a friend or family member that died that way. Disney guests who prefer to skip the beginning of the attraction can reportedly ask a cast member about a pass-through option, which allows the guests to actually skip that part so they don't have to see like the hanging person, and then you're able to head straight to the actual ride part. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think they should change this? Do you think it's insensitive? I personally think they probably should. It just seems a little bit out there. Then we have the Country Bear Jamboree, one of the few attractions left at Walt Disney World.
That's a hard one. I think it's like they can and it wouldn't be a big deal if they think it's for the overall good. But it's hard because I think like those types of themes exist in horror a lot. But I think for a kids ride it might be a little extreme. If it was a different property other than Haunted Mansion, I think it'd be fine. But I think because it's Haunted Mansion, you're not expecting that type of thing there. Probably a little much for the property.
It's
It
been
doesn't make
around
sense
since
anyway
the
because
early
there's no hanging
1970s.
person in the
Country Bear
movie.
Jamboree is a stage show where animatronic bears play and sing country
think because
songs
it's
for the
Haunted
audience.
Mansion.
Now, there are a few songs and lyrics in question people wanted to see them removed because they were too inappropriate for kids. The first lyric in question says, "Mama, don't whoop little Bulford. I think you should shoot him instead." So that's a little
What?
much. There was also another song lyric that said, "There was blood on the saddle and blood all around, and a great big puddle of blood on the ground." So in 2012, they had to remove a lot of lyrics and songs to make it more family friendly. Parents did not want their kids listening to those lyrics, I kind of agree, but I also don't think it's like the end of the world. Then we have Snow White's Adventures. This ride opened on July 17th of 1955, and it was one of the original dark rides in Fantasyland.
I don't remember
The original
this.
attraction used to have a large sign
way
out
before
front
me.
featuring the witch,
Way
warning
before my
guests
time.
that the
I don't
attraction
remember
was
the Country
scary.
Bear
The
rides
ride
either.
was later renamed to Snow
Or, what
White's
was it
Scary
called?
Adventures,
Yeah, the
and the
Country Bear
ride
ride,
designers
I don't know.
actually switched
Snow
it
White.
up with a new, much
I don't wanna
scarier
peek on what the
version
next
that
rides are,
basically
'cause I
had the
could.
guests experiencing the ride through Snow White's view, if that makes sense. The
Okay.
ride features loud noises, jump scares, and a simulation of the riders being attacked by the witch. The ride was said to be too scary for children and a bit confusing since it never shows Snow White or her prince. So then the ride was updated again in 1994, and this version was meant to add some endearing scenes just to offset the scarier ones. So at the end of the ride, you see Snow White riding off with her prince. So it kind of has a good ending. It doesn't leave
great.
kids
So
super scared.
necrophilia.
But ultimately, the Disney World version of the
At
ride
the end of my
closed
horror
permanently
ride,
in
or what it's
2012.
supposedly
I guess
supposed
it
to
was
be.
just too scary.
Snow
Then
White.
we have a ride called Superstar
I remember
Limo.
Superstar Limo.
This was actually named the worst ride ever.
Yes.
The Superstar Limo was a dark attraction at Disney's California Adventure that didn't last very long. One of the
I've heard of
primary
this story.
issues about this ride was the concept. The original idea for the ride was to put guests in the shoes of paparazzi, and they were basically trying to catch celebrities in their cars riding through Los Angeles.
very
But
weird.
in 1997, while the ride was being installed, Princess Diana tragically died in a car crash while her driver was trying to evade paparazzi. So this ride, which finally opened in 2001, decided to change its concept, especially because of what happened to Princess Diana. So instead, they made the riders the celebrities on their way to a movie premiere. But people were still really disappointed by this ride, didn't want to go on it in
Yeah, it
light of
wasn't
what
good.
happened.
I heard it
so
was
it
an awful
closed
ride.
in 2002,
Obviously, I've never been to
only a
California
year
or
after
on
it
the
opened.
ride, but I
then
know
we
the
have
story.
a ride called Mission
Mission
Space.
Space.
This was an Epcot ride that opened in 2003, and Mission Space is known for being so intense that a motion sickness bag is included on the
Yes. This ride, I have motion sickness problems, and I made it through this ride, but I was very sick after this ride. And I loved this ride, though. This ride was fun. But it definitely has some motion sickness issues. But this ride was amazing. This is probably my favorite ride at Disney. And it sucks that it has a motion sickness problem. But this ride was actually amazing. I want to see if people don't like this ride. But I loved
ride,
it.
intended to simulate the
Yes.
G-force and astronaut experiences
Yes,
during
I
liftoff.
love
The
this
ride has
ride.
been praised by guests for being realistic, though some said that it caused them to experience headaches, dizziness, and vomiting. So
Yeah, I was pretty sick after this. I didn't throw up because I take Dramamine before I go on planes, before I go in amusement parks, and it keeps me from getting motion sick because I've been really badly motion sick over the years. So I take what's called Dramamine. It's motion sickness medicine, and I'm able to like survive these kind of rides. But yes, I was very dizzy after that, and it will to most people. This ride was no joke, but it was intense, but it was amazing. I think I went on it 2 or 3 times. I'm as motion sick as they come. I've thrown up like 4 or 5 times in one sitting of like amusement parks back in the day before I started taking Dramamine. So yeah, I love Mission Space though. My favorite Disney ride is Mission Space, even though it is very
since 2004, the ride has to feature this safety-related signage warning guests that it can actually cause certain health conditions like
Yes.
blood pressure to rise. The attraction has also made headlines for its involvement in 2 tragic deaths.
Wow, I
Back in
didn't know people
2004,
died. Okay, maybe it's not my favorite ride. I'm sorry.
this 4-year-old was unresponsive after
Why did they put a 4-year-old in the ride?
riding this ride. He later died in hospital, and the family actually decided to sue
That
Disney
ride is
World.
not meant for a 4-year-old. I've been on that too. No. That 4-year-old should have never been in that ride.
Saying that it was because of their negligence that this happened to their
Yes,
son.
that's complete
And then in
negligence.
2006, a 49-year-old woman had felt ill after the ride and later died in hospital. So a lot of deaths around this ride, and they have to include this really scary warning before
It's
you
an
get
intense
on.
ride.
And
And it's an intense ride in like the wrong way, but it's like, oh my god. Like, it is a thrill ride. Like, it's sad that people died. Now it's not my favorite ride. I adore. Oh man, it was so fun though. I just feel bad that people died on it. But the 4-year-old should not have been on that ride. I can't believe
Lastly,
that
we
was
have the Skyway. This aerial attraction ferried guests in colorful
I don't like
buckets
rides like
between
this.
Fantasyland and
I don't like rides like this because there's nothing about them that's like ski lifts are not fun. They're like cool to try once or twice, but I don't think I would want to like. I probably will go in a ski lift again, but like I would never choose to go in a ski lift. There's no reason to go in a ride. Like it's just not fun for me. Just to like, I'd rather go in like a tower or something like that. It just feels like you're kind of just
Tomorrowland for almost 40
hanging out,
years.
but on
It
a
was said to be a
rotation
thrilling experience
no
because of the
reason.
way the wind swayed the cars. However, the Skyway made its last trip in 1994. There was
did hear
also
about
this
Skyway.
accidental death that occurred there. There was this man named Raymond Barlow. He was 65 years old, and he was on this platform for the Skyway when the cable car was suddenly switched on because the park was opening, and it literally sent one of those gondolas straight towards this worker. So right before it hit him, he decided to actually grab onto the gondola, but he struggled to pull himself inside of it. So on the way up, and it goes really, really high up, he was looking down for a place to land, and he let go over a flower bed, snapping some tree branches on the way down, and unfortunately, he did not make it out alive. So it was a super tragic death, and
That's
that might have
wild.
also been why they decided to close down this ride as well. So yeah, there's actually so many more rides and stuff I could talk about. So if you want me to do a part 2, give this video a thumbs up and
Stitch,
let me know.
she didn't
And
talk
if you
about
know
your
any
ride.
other
Look,
really
wow,
creepy
look.
rides or anything bad that happened, definitely comment it down below. And don't forget, if you would like one of those magical cake flowers that turns around and lights up and sings, I linked that down below along with the really cute Mama Bear and Papa Bear face masks. Thank you guys so much for
I
all
don't
of your
get it
support. I
either.
hope you have an
They're not
awesome
that
rest of your
cool.
day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Deuces. We did it, Stitch. We are not as controversial as Mission Space and Skyway. Ah, I can't believe Mission Space was on this list and people died on it. Because Mission Space was like my favorite. I loved Mission Space. Yeah, my computer's starting to get real hot. I'm gonna end the stream for today. So, we'll see you next time, Rohanna. Okay, bye. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all 3 that stuck to the end, especially through all the lag and getting taken down. We'll be streaming tomorrow. I think we'll go on TikTok tomorrow. I'll update on Discord. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.